John Lennon is one of the greatest songwriters in the history of music, and there's many things I could say to back it, but today I want to focus on one of the most important ones, and that is the duality of John Lennon. To understand what I mean by that, we have to go back to the 60s, probably the most important decade in the history of music, but the most important stuff happened in the mid to late 60s, and a lot of it had to do with John Lennon. You see, even though people like Bob Dylan were also doing something similar, Paul and John were one of the main faces of a different kind of songwriting, one that didn't tie the artist to a certain genre. Back then, you had jazz songwriters, rock and roll songwriters, blues songwriters, but people like John Lennon couldn't fit into a certain category, because the more albums the Beatles released, the more his compositions changed from one another. In the same album, you had things like Tomorrow Never Knows, I'm Only Sleeping, and She Said. Like, the difference between those songs and the fact that they came from the same mind in the time frame of 3 months is ridiculous. Let's go to one of his solo albums, Plastic Ono Band, where you have songs like Hold On, Well, Mother, and Working Class Hero. Like, going from a relaxed, laid-back tune to pure aggression to childhood trauma to a political stance on the struggles of the working class in one single album is insane. As you might assume, this was highly influential. Along with a few other artists, John Lennon broke the mold of what a songwriter was. It wasn't about genre affiliation anymore, it was about artistic expression. And even then, there was only a handful of people that could portray so many different sides of themselves, all with an equal level of passion. The duality of John Lennon is all about his ability as a songwriter to expose himself to the listener in a wide range of emotions, and in my opinion, that alone is enough to make him one of the greatest songwriters of all time.